Walt Disney World Resort is covered in construction walls. It has become a place where you can find bulldozers easier than rides sometimes. But even as they are doing all of that building and destroying, ladies and gentlemen, they are raising the prices yet again, making it unaffordable for many of you to go to the happiest place on earth. Yet, articles are now declaring that Disney adults, the shills, that they are excited. They are pleased that the prices are going up because it just might keep you away. Hello, folks. It is a beautiful day, and we're so happy that you've come our way where we are shining every single time you're liking our videos. Thank you so much for spending time with us. It is the gift that keeps on giving every time you're here. Today, we're telling you about a PR play that we think is kind of nasty, talking about how trashy, perhaps, big crowds are at Disney World and how raising those prices just might make the Disney elites, the Disney adults, the shills, the cupcakers, the pixie dusters pleased because stinky, smelly families just can't afford it anymore. Let's talk about it and whether it's real or not. Is it propaganda from the mouse? Folks, click the like button and let's get on with the show. They're putting up construction walls over Walt Disney World, every single theme park, and yet as the prices rise, well, the PR programs are beginning to rise as well across the internet. Not claiming anything for James Ferris and Business Insider, but this article is suspect. Why Disney superfans say higher park prices are good. Yeah, oh yeah, we love spending more money. Yay! I love going to Disney and then having less money the next time that I come back home. Oh boy, Disney just increased prices at its parks for the 4th straight year. Yeah, and they took a break for the pandemic. While some fans may grumble, other Disney supporters aren't bothered. Super duper fans said they view Disney as a strong value, and travel agents report robust demand. Disney is on a price hiking spree, but some of its most passionate fans don't mind. The happiest place on earth is getting more expensive again, Disney said on Wednesday. Prices for single-day tickets to Disneyland are rising as much as 8.7%, including days like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. Prices at Walt Disney World are going up next fall, the company said. Well, they're going up now. This is the 4th straight year that Disney has hiked prices for single-day or annual passes across its parks in Anaheim and Orlando. What might surprise you, and it's going to surprise us, some Disney diehards reacted positively. Take this from Lucas Lozano, a 32-year-old investment analyst in San Antonio by the Riverwalk, says, the parks are too packed. It was bound to happen. If you charge just enough to have some people second-guessing going during the best time of the year, people who are at the parks then are probably going to enjoy it a bit more. Have we not been covering for the past year with stats and statistics? It's not just us. It's lots of websites are covering that Disney has been empty. Now, I know that the fall break crowds are there right now and will be for the next 3 weeks. But June, July, August, September, it was ghost town status at Disney. And we now have articles coming out saying, well, we sure are glad they're raising prices because it's just been so darn crowded around here. Marvin, what in the world is going on? Do they think anybody actually reads this and believes this?
If people are actually saying this, it's the snobbiest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's just like, oh, well, we must keep the riffraff out. Shouldn't we, Gladys? Oh, yes. Yes, I like it. Right on. It's a small world.
I mean, listen, Disney adults are not known necessarily either for being the most financially viable individuals. Marvin,
they go into crippling debt.
Yes. They go into debt to buy their Mickey Mouse ears. They have addictions. They have problems. They don't need to spend on every new Dole Whip that gets an extra color of sprinkle on it because they named it something new.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Look, there are people who probably legitimately say this because they are, incredibly selfish, or that they just are incapable, or instead of the mainstream media, I like to call them the Main Street media, because they are just completely incapable of saying anything negative about Disney whatsoever. It's as if they're almost afraid to, because it bursts their bubble. So
now at the same time, Disney is going into construction. So we need to put this into the correct context. Folks, take a look at this. If we go to this image from BioReconstruct, big fans we are of BioReconstruct. It says aerial overview of Magic Kingdom. from almost 4,000 feet. Construction staging and development at the left. Rivers of America is drained. Liberty Bell Riverboat is in the service marina near the top center. This is Magic Kingdom, folks, and all this area over here, we'll make it bigger. All this area is construction. If you look at this, it's like a quarter of the size of Magic Kingdom is currently under construction. And there are walls everywhere. There are walls everywhere. And there's destruction. This is the fort that was on the northern island, Tom Sawyer Island. You can see the concrete footers here, we believe. There are all that remain from the fort. Giant concrete footers to keep it there in place, even if they had a hurricane. They're destroying stuff. They're breaking stuff. They're knocking stuff down. And at the same time,
they called that an orbital strike in Helldivers.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, absolutely. And at the same time they're doing this, guys, they're raising prices. And now we've got articles out there saying, actually, Disney adults are very happy. Disney adults are very happy that they're raising prices. Well, why didn't they just do it even more? Give them more happiness, Bob. Raise it about another 50%. Let's make it $1,000 a day to take one person to Disney. The Disney adults will love it because it'll be so empty. Only they can go there because they're putting it on mommy and daddy's credit card. Oh boy, oh gee.
You know who's not happy with this, Pro? The family of 5 that wanted to go bring their kids.
But they're Marvin, they're crowding up the place. Those darn kids.
Yeah.
Ron, get in here.
I just noticed that I was looking at the article that you had up, and it was only quoting from 2 individuals clearly handpicked for a very particular narrative that they were going for in that article, which I would have to say the general consensus on that narrative, and we've seen it in a lot of other media, is that's a lie. Well, I'd call it that, but maybe other people would call it misspeaking or whatever. Look, regardless, I go to the parks to see what's going on there. People aren't happy. People are dissatisfied. There was a post that I came across earlier where they were talking about how even the guest service at Disney World is not the same as it used to be. People getting off a ride a little bit after 6 o'clock, but they're in the park, and this is on a day when the Halloween party is going on, and cast members are trying to kick them out from going to the restroom after the ride, simply because the park is now supposed to only be open to Halloween party guests. And one of the ladies that in the post was 8 months pregnant, and she can't even go to the bathroom after getting off a ride. But they also said, oh, but all the shops were open and we could go in there. I mean, this is not customer service as it used to be at Disney. And you have construction, you have customer service going down. All of the quality of going to the Disney parks is going down while they're increasing the prices. And I don't see a lot of people going, well, it'll thin out the crowd, so it's great because I got $500 to burn in my wallet.
Yeah, who in the world is excited about paying more for stuff? I don't get it. As we said, the only way you can come to that conclusion is if you are such an elitist that you don't care about your money, you don't care about your bank account, you don't care about your value. You're just happy that the plebes can't go to Disney anymore with their darn kids because they can't afford it anymore. And you're so excited about that. I mean, that is worse than Ebenezer. And Business Insider puts that out there, and they don't even, the people who publish this stuff don't even think enough to realize, oh, wait a minute, this sounds like we're horrible people. Oh, we might be horrible people. Oh, gosh. If this is the Disney defense, it is a trash defense. Disney needs to stop putting up fences and walls and increasing prices at the same time. That is not a recipe for winning. Culture, we now believe, based on the statistics we've seen, that Universal Studios is beating Disney by 20% for this fall break season. Disney has crowds right now. There's no denying that. But Universal has bigger crowds, and not by a little bit. It's no surprise to me. And Universal seems to be keeping their prices at least more in line with inflation, whereas Disney's exploding beyond it. Your thoughts, Culture?
This seems like something I predicted was going to happen. That once Epic opened, Disney was going to lose a giant chunk of market share. I think as they continue to add and not, blame, 7 years of CapEx expense to build one attraction, whereas across the way you have the Universal adding to Epic Universe already. I mean, let's just be honest. There's really only one path forward, and it's for everybody to get on board with Universal just shellacking Disney. I don't. This particular article is not merely misleading. It's from the Business Insider folks. It's like, what do you call that when it's propaganda? because it's not, it can't even be close to accurate. We've seen the exact opposite conversation happening in our very sphere.
Wait a minute, Culture. You're telling me you haven't spoken to somebody recently and they said, I'm just so happy that Disney finally raised those prices again. I have been waiting. Me and my wife, we were not going to go, but now that the prices have gone up, we're considering it again.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to go spend more money for less. No, nobody in their rational mind is going to believe that at all. I'm sick and tired of a lot of this kind of,
This is like, Culture. This is like if McDonald's or something raised their prices. Not saying that they have. We're just theory crafting here, but making a similarity. If McDonald's raised their prices and an article came out and said, Super McDonald fans are very excited that the prices have doubled on their menu because now the drive-through lines will be much more empty and you can get your food faster.
Yeah, and there's 25% more filler in the beef. Yeah, I think that's...
I for one, am so happy that they jacked up those emergency room prices because now poor people will just die and then there'll be more room for me to get seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's a terrible way to think, and it speaks to a particular mindset that has infested all of corporate America. We'll just spin our way out of this disaster. You can't spin your way out of this at all. And look, I'm all for returning Disney to their humble beginnings if we have to, in order for it to change. And I think they're doing it to themselves, because I'm telling you right now, everybody I'm talking to in my family wants to go here. They don't want to go to Disney.
Right, to Epic Universe. Yeah, we have heard similar, and it's no surprise because, again, folks, remember, what do you get right now if you go to Disney at the same time they're hiking prices? Walls everywhere. And just a reminder, Disney could have put all this stuff on new expansion pads. You didn't have to lose the other stuff. Disney decided to turn their parks into construction zones after Epic opened, not before, after Epic opened, and then raise their prices and pretend that, oh man, folks are going to love this. This is a great idea. Let's shut down beautiful vistas and attractions, put walls up, put things that are not very popular behind them, and then charge them so much. They're going to have to take out lines of credit to bring their kiddos to the castle. Genius. I don't think so. All right, panel, any final thoughts on this one before we head on out of here?
I'm just really, really mad at the seeing the destruction of Fort Langhorne. I'm really happy that I spent some time there quite a bit over the last a couple of years, knowing that it was going away. But that I saw that this morning on X, and it broke my heart.
Yeah, it looks like as Marvin said. What did you call it, Marvin? What kind of strike?
Orbital strike.
Yeah. Call of Duty or what game?
Helldivers 2.
I don't know. Kind of looks like Galaxy's Edge. Are they putting in a new Star Wars land back there?
Oh no, that's bad.
They just need to put some wires across it, and there you got your Batu right there.
Often as we get ready to wrap these up, folks, you'll hear us say, keep learning, keep growing, keep having fun. And the reason we do it is because we appreciate you. It's true, we do. And we want you to have a good time. Thank you for giving us the great time of spending time with you. Folks, on the way out the door, consider clicking that like button, share, subscribe, click it and stick it to the algorithms. It's the notification bell, and drop a comment down below because you matter. Your thoughts matter. Who cares what the legacy corporate deadbeat media tells you? You really are important. And we're a testament to that. We wouldn't be here without folks just like you. And since we've said it, we'll say it once more. Folks, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.
Jump into the water!
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun.
Want it all.
Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.